There lovely people, this is the real maths of KMET, Goddess of Justice, Truth, Balance and Harmony. And today I want to thank President Uhuru Kenyatta for refusing COVID-19 vaccine trials to be tried on our own people. And this is coming from a video most of us watched when these UK journalists came and said that they are going to test these trials first in Kenya, but our president here insisted that nothing is going to be done on closed door or behind the closed doors without our people knowing. Everything is going to be put on night, and this was very good because we won't tolerate other people coming with stuffs we don't know what they have or what they contain and come and test them on our kids, our children. This is what is they always rush. Like, we have been having these vaccines, especially the polio vaccines, that we are always seeing our children being tested, and we are saying no to this no more. Our children are not going to be misused in such a way. We don't know what they put on this vaccine and what they just do. They pause afterwards in their life. We are saying the no to these vaccine trials, be it on our children, our youths, our fathers and mothers, our grandfathers and our grandmothers. We are saying no. So this was very good of you, President Uhuru Kenyatta. Much respect and much love. And this vaccine, the name Choadox, was discovered by Professor Sarah Gilbert. That is the name of the lead scientist who is researching on this vaccine. And two scientists, Edward O'Neill and Elisa Granato, who are the first frontiers to this, came out and volunteered to be tested. And this was very good because, like, what you are cooking there, what you are mixing there, you are the one who knows it, the effects, the side effects, that is. So you should test those things on your own people, or the people who are doing this. I don't know why you look for the people, but you have yourself. When you cook your own food, you have to taste whether there is salt, whether it's well cooked, because you are the one who is cooking. So this should be the same procedure on you scientists who are discovering these vaccines and then bringing them to African countries, because we don't have anybody to protect us. We are saying this no to these trials, these vaccines, be it from the people of France, United Kingdom, USA, China. We are saying no. Keep those vaccines to yourself. We already have problems in our continent we are trying to solve, to which most of you are the one who have created. So we are saying no to this. So thanks once again, our President Uhuru Kenyatta, for this step that you took. This was very important to us. So on the second, I would like to thank President Magufuli for cancelling 10 billion US dollar Chinese loan. This killer loan, parasitic loans, predatory loans, loans that doesn't have any meaning in our life, loans that are making things that are irrelevant in our life. So we are saying no to these predatory loans, and this was very good of you, President Magufuli. This loan was signed by his predecessor Jakaya Kikwete with Chinese investor to construct a port at Begani Creek in Bagamoyo. So you can see this loan was not even signed by Magufuli himself. And we are asking other African leaders to follow the same lead. Stop signing for these agreements. If you have signed for these loans, it's the time and the highest time you should recall what you signed, because we cannot keep losing our motherland to other people, foreigners who doesn't care about her people. Their own aim is to come and rape our motherland or her resources without minding whether they are killing the people there, without minding whether they are polluting the water there. So we cannot continue with this thing. So we have seen some other African countries doing the same thing. Like in 2018, there was a cancellation of $400 million airport construction by Sierra Leone. And then there was a cancellation of 2 billion US dollar coal plants contracts here in Kenya, and this was very good. We don't need your loans, China. We can see how you are luring countries into your predatory loans, and then you give conditions, terms and conditions that doesn't beat the logic. So we are saying no to these roads, and African leaders, like I said, you should follow the same lead that Magufuli has taken, the same step that Magufuli has taken, the same bold step that Magufuli has taken. Though this was very good of you, Mr. Magufuli. Congratulations on this. On the third, I would like to thank CS Health Mutahi Kagwe, CAS Dr. Rashid Aman, CAS Dr. Mercy Mwagagi. You have been doing a good job for the updates of COVID-19 infections, deaths, and also the recovery. But to me, you should be leaving this job to the mainstream medias to do it. What you are doing there is so much irrelevant. You should be doing, you are the doctors, you should be working on our own vaccine, our own cure. We can't be dependent on our enemy forever. We can't. And I would like to ask Mutahi Kagwe, why fire Dr. Rutomia, the lead scientist in Kemri? You said that the reason you sacked him is because he wasn't giving results in time. This is not the time we should be losing our own scientists to such misconduct. This is the time we should be concentrating, working hard for our own cure. And then there is this one thing that I read in one of the mainstream media newspaper that Kenya is facing COVID-19 test kits. We have our own brothers and sisters who are making these test kits in Senegal at a price of $1. And here we have 40 kits from Jackma. Like I said, I was very, very highly suspicious about this donation of Jackma. And these tests, they are just proving to be 40 all over the world, and people, they are recording these test kits. They are saying they are 40, and it was proved by our own Dr. Magufuli here. He tested these test kits with pawpaw, goats, and all the results were positive. We cannot rely on our enemy to give us donations that are not meant for us, but they are meant to put a bad picture on us. So we are saying no to their donation. They can have their donation back. We need even to create the same test kits for our own people here. Remember, like I said, our people are full of innovation. We can do this. We can do this. It's not hard. If Senegal did it, we can do it too. And I was checking on you, Dr. Rashid Aman, and I saw you have a rich background. That is, you have obtained a BA Pharma degree in pharmaceutical chemistry from the University of Nairobi and a PhD in pharmaceutical chemistry from the University of California. And also I found out that he is the founder of private organizations, including the Center for Drug Management, that is CEDMAP in short, and African Center for Clinical Trials, ACCT, both of which he directs and are active in training, research, and consultancy. So, Dr. Rashid Aman, what I found about you, your nationality and family is anonymous. I don't know why this, but I'm suspecting you are from Somali. Like I said, I know our government is owned by Somali in Kenya. And if this is so, like I said, this is a time to build our countries. We all know what is happening in Somalia. The problem there. We are the only people who can solve our own problems. We are the only people who can rebuild Puntland, Somali. Together we can do it. This is not the time to say that Dr. Rashid belongs to Somali, so he should go back to Somali. This is the time of working together. So I went on Mercy also and found out that she is 33 years. And before she was nominated by our president here, I found out that she has master's degree in health economic and policy from the University of Adelaide in Australia. She has also pursued medicine at the University of Nairobi. And also she was head of health financing and health economics at the Ministry of Health in Kenya. She also works as joint secretary in the task force of universal health coverage, which is one of the pillars of the Big Four agenda by Jubilee Party. And she is also a member of African Women in Leadership Network, AWLN in short. She has served as intern at Machakos Level 5 Hospital but was later moved to Tharaka Nithi in Meru South District to serve in the public health as an officer. At the age of 23, she became the district medical officer of health, serving 30 health facility where she applied for Australian scholarship. And she also applied for a leadership mentorship program, and out of 10,000 applicants from Africa, she was amongst eight lucky to be selected. So you can see our Mercy here. Mercy Mwagagi is so decorated with her younger age. She has achieved so much. So you should be doing a lot, Mercy, because with all this, you should not be going out in whatever you are doing there, exchanging with Dr. Rashid Ahmad, but you should be working together with the other scientists in establishing what is going to help our people here, the people of Kenya and also the whole of Africa. Madagascar did it, so we should follow the same lead. We should not wait for anybody. This is not the time to wait for anybody. The time for to wait for anybody or anyone is over. We know all this, how these people have been doing all these vaccines. We know what they contain, especially the vaccine that they do give to our children. And it's the high time we stop doing or giving these vaccines to our children. So this is our time. This is our time of creating everything. If it is medical equipment, we should create them in Africa. We have the capabilities, we have the innovation, we have the material, we have labor. And this is a very good way because our people here are always crying off. They don't have employment, so this is the time. And what else there? So The fourth thing I would like to discuss here is about the Chinese doctors, the medical professional, whatever they are calling them, those who came or arrived in Nigeria and Ethiopia. 12 doctors arrived in Ethiopia, and about the same number arrived in Nigeria. But there was so much controversy that was going on about the arrival of these Chinese doctors, and there was a twist of tongues there. But what I read or what I heard from the Su Ping Jian, the Chinese ambassador in Nigeria or to Nigeria, what they did bring was equipment or medical supply worth $1.5 million and $2 million. And all this thing came with a airline called Air Peace. And to me, these are not doctors. Stop lying to the people that these are doctors. Even the banner itself, the banners they were holding, or the slogan that they were holding, it was labeled CRCC, Working Group to Nigeria. And this is a Chinese railway company. So you can see they are coming here disguising as doctors. This is pure invasion. And these doctors, they should go back to their own country. The way they came here, they should go back to their own country. We have our doctors in Nigeria who can even work and also take care of the Chinese. So stop lying that they came to treat the Chinese who are working there. We have our doctors working all over the world, and it's the time we recall our own doctors, because we can not continue with the brain drain, especially in Nigeria. This is too much in Nigeria. Brain drain is too much in Nigeria. We have so many doctors who are working abroad. So it's the time we recall our own people. We need them here. We need to work with them also when they come here. So another question I was asking myself, why bring all these doctors where our cases are very low? We have very low cases here. And even the numbers there you are giving out, African countries, that is the deceit. You are just telling lies. You are telling lies in order to deliver the agenda behind all these cases you are reporting. And it's the high time you stop that. Stop that immediately. So the Chinese doctors who came to Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, they came in a name of delegation, and Ethiopia ambassador Tan Jian did give a short explanation there why they came, and he said that this pandemic need everybody, and they heard the cries of Ethiopian people. That is why they are bringing their doctors there. But I think this is also another deceit, another deception, because I know that you did take set right with the help of people of Ethiopia. So this would be a control point, and also the African Union is there. That is why you are so much interested in Ethiopia. Like I said, that the way they came, those doctors, the so-called doctors, they should live the same way. And it's the high time we also cross all these consulates, these embassies that are not serving us, that are not even helping us here in Africa. We should close them, and also these people should head back to their own land. Those that are not working for the benefit of African people, they should cross and go back, because we can see even how our people are suffering in their own country, and this is being done to help our people, particularly those girls that are working in United Arab of Emirates, Saudi Arabia. It has become so much unbearable, and even we have seen our humiliation, racism in China. This is what they are doing to our brothers and sisters there. So stop calling these people who are invading our country that they are doctors. They are coming here in disguise of doctors. They are not doctors. So the same way they came, they should go back to their own countries. So I'll be coming with the part 2 of this, so stay tuned.